The casting of the movie was better than the series one. I don't care if you disagree. Guys, we gotta talk about this, and yes, I am sick, that's why I sound sick, but I'm still gonna do this. This is obviously referring to the Percy Jackson TV show and the Percy Jackson movie, the casting of those two. First of all, I gotta say, I know a lot of people disagree with this. I know a lot of people think that the casting in the TV show was way better than the movies, and I agree with that to a point. I agree that some of the casting in the TV show is much better than the movies. For instance, I really like the actress they got for Clarice in the TV show. I think she really portrays Clarice and like her madness at Percy for no reason. Like in the movie, Clarice was like she was Clarice, but she didn't have that feel to her, you know, the Clarice feel. Same with Ares. I think the Ares casting in the TV show was much better than the movie, considering the Ares wasn't even in the movie. But for real though, Adam Copeland as Ares in the TV show, like I don't know how you can get better than that. He is amazing. But I'm gonna agree with this person. I think that most of the casting in the movies so far from what we've gotten, one TV show, one season of a TV show, so far what we've seen, I think the casting in the movies was better than the TV show for the most part. Now, this could change as more seasons of the TV show come out, but I'm just saying right now, I think the movie casting was better on a whole. Like the casting for Chiron in the movies was amazing. I'm not talking about Anthony Head in the second movie playing Chiron because they had to replace Pierce Brosnan, but Pierce Brosnan in the role of Chiron in the first Percy Jackson movie, like I truly don't think you can get better than that. He was amazing. And like he even had a British accent or some kind of accent, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I would view Chiron as having that kind of accent in the Percy Jackson world. It just makes sense. Don't get me wrong, Glenn Turman in the TV show was still pretty good, but he just didn't feel like Chiron. He didn't have that ruggedness to him. Like Pierce Brosnan had super long hair. He just looked like a centaur, you know? He looked like a centaur. Glenn Turman has short hair, and I hate to say it, but he's getting really old. So he just didn't portray Chiron how I wanted him to be. And I've got to be honest, I like the movie casting of our main trio better than the TV show casting this far. Grover is the only one where it's like maybe the TV show casting is better because the movie version of Grover, they didn't do his character justice at all. His character in the movie is drastically different than his character in the Percy Jackson books. However, the actor, Brandon T. Jackson, I think he did a good enough job with the material he was given. However, the actor in the TV show, Arian Samhadri, he just doesn't emote that much. Like truly, his emotions just don't show up that much when he's acting. I'm sorry, I had to say it. While we're on the topic of emotions, that's the reason why I don't like the trio casting as much in the TV show so far, because they don't emote at all. Like Leah Savay Jeffries, she might be a good actress, but I don't know because all I've seen her in is the Percy Jackson TV show, and she portrays like this much emotions in the TV show, zero emotions, and like it doesn't make any sense. Like I know Annabeth is supposed to be kind of straightforward, kind of like saying stuff to Percy that's funny, but she's like not meaning it to be funny. But Leah's portrayal, like it just has no emotion. Like you gotta put some emotion in there. I'm hoping it's gonna change in the future, but that's just how it is. And same with Walker Scobell. Like I loved him in the movie The Adam Project, but in the TV show, he truly just didn't have that much emotion. Again, it's the same issue. They're just these kid actors are just not emoting. And that might be the issue. The fact that they're kids, they haven't had that much experience acting, that might be the reason that they didn't portray too many emotions. But that might be the reason. I'm hoping as they mature, as they grow older, they're going to show a lot more emotions. They're going to do better acting in this TV show because the acting can definitely be improved. Like I do have hope in them. I have faith that they'll get better at acting throughout the years. I mean, this TV show, if it goes all 5 seasons, it's going to last like another 8 years or something, like 7 to 8 years. So by that time, they should be really good actors. All I'm saying is that in the first season, what we got, the acting was worse than the movies, and I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments if you agree with my take, or you can roast me in the comments as well if you disagree. I'm open to anything.